Alright, so now we'll go through Sarcon's online registration system. We'll have an in-depth view at what the system looks like under the hood and how it would fit into your events. Now, to start with, the reason you would use a software like this is one, to make it easier for your prospective attendees to make payments and buy your tickets, or even just register for your event. Now, they can make the payments using credit card, debit card, net banking, UPI, or any of the other online methods that are available. Now, you can also capture custom data about your attendees depending on the type of your event. And what would happen is, as soon as an attendee purchases his ticket, he will get an email that will contain his ticket and also the QR code on the ticket. Now, this will come in handy on the day of the event, when the attendee can actually bring the ticket either on his phone, on his email client, or if you're using Sarcon's mobile app, then the mobile app will automatically pull the QR code that he can show, and then you can scan it on the day of your event. Now, when this happens on the front end, you're going to have a dashboard in the back end where you're going to have detailed stats about your events along with analytics. Now, you can create multiple ticket types, discount codes, you can run early bird offers, and you can automate it. We also have affiliate tracking. I'm going to show you a specific case study on how this particular feature came in very handy for one of our customers. This registration system will also integrate with your website, or you can have it as a separate page, right, where the page will double as a one-page website. You will also be able to do email marketing through the same backend dashboard. So all the people that have registered for your event, you'll be able to communicate with them in one shot using the same system. You won't have to bother about exporting Excel sheets, and you can also use the same system for promoting your event. And the cost of emailing on our system is going to be about 1/10, says somebody like MailChimp. Now, the other really handy feature that you're going to have with the registration system is our hotel booking module, where attendees will be shown a list of hotels around your event venue. These would be sourced from Airbnb, bookings.com, all the top inventory holders of hotels. And when a purchase is made, you as the organizer will actually get a percentage of that revenue. Now, we are also extending this to flight bookings and also cab bookings. And finally, our system is GDPR compliant, and this is very important if you are looking to do international events, because data protection, privacy, these are things that as a progressive event organizer, you need to keep that in mind. Alright, so let's peep in under the hood. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few registration pages. Now, over here, you can actually see that you can capture registrations in different currencies. So you have, say, visitor registration here. You also have exhibitor space booking. So I'm going to show you in detail how that looks like, and you can also collect sponsorship registrations here, right? But this is just the first part of the page. Now, this is how your page looks like, right? Your event page, and this comes free as part of the registration system. Right, so you have full control on the look and feel of this page, and in most scenarios, this would easily double as your event's website. Right, so this is one example. There is another registration page over here where you can actually see the meeting bookings that are happening. That's your B2B meeting scheduling that's going to happen between buyers and sellers, right? So this is one event that's using that particular module. And then you have this, where you can see a video has been embedded. Now, specifically, let's look at exhibitor booking, right? So what's going to happen, say in the case of this particular event, is we have embedded the floor plan inside the registration page. Now, if I'm an exhibitor, I'm clicking over here, exhibitor space booking. The different booth sizes are going to be listed. So I select the booth that I'm interested in, I say register, and then I'm going to enter my information, my name, email ID, and then you can again customize the kind of data that you're looking to capture. But in this case, I will also get to select the specific booth number. So 9x6 booths, there are 3 of them. I can select, say, one of them over here, and I check out. I can make the payment, and that will get blocked out, right? So this, again, if you're running a large exhibition or an expo, this is going to save you a lot of time, and also it's going to reduce the friction in terms of what it takes to book exhibition space, which is going to drive up your conversions, that is converting your views into paid customers. Then you have another event where what they're basically doing is they have their own website and they're just linking to our registration page over here. So if you click here, this page is going to open up, and what you can see is this particular event is using our booking module, right, the hotel booking module. And yeah, so as you can see, these are the different filters that are there. You can select between, you can filter by the dates you are interested in, or the number of people. You can filter by the star rating of the hotel, or the accommodation type, or your budget, right? So all this would get covered. And then one of our offerings is we also offer a webinar module that can be integrated into your registration front page, which is your event page. And this is actually a past event where a live stream was going on. So the live stream will have chat in it, and it's quite handy in terms of you're not going to have limitations in terms of number of people that are going to attend your webinar. It can be one way or it can be two way, right, where you're running it like a conference. So both of these are possible. Alright, so these were a few examples. I think in terms of the meeting booking, these are the list of sellers that are at the particular event. Now I click on a seller, I'm going to see the team members who are representing that organization. I select the first one. Now I can select a date. Let me select 21st. Time slots. Now I go to 22nd. I see these are the time slots that this particular person is available on. So I click 9 a.m. Now I need to enter my information here, and my meeting is going to be booked, right? So let's go and have a look at how your backend looks like. So this is your backend dashboard where you're going to see all your events listed. You are also going to have a calendar view where you're going to see multiple events that are basically listed by the dates of their occurrences, right? So if you're an event organizer that's running a lot of events in a year, you need a dashboard like this to stay on top of all your events, right? Now, if you go into a particular event, this is, say, how your dashboard is going to look like. So you're going to have details about the tickets that have been sold, and also the event views. You're going to see graphs of how the ticket sales have panned across a time frame, right? And the same is about the page views. Now you're also going to see the distribution between the different types of tickets that have been sold, right? Now, the first thing that you're going to do when you are setting up your event is you come to the ticketing section and you create a ticket type, right? So you can either make it a free ticket by putting 0 here, or you can put an amount. You can select the currency of the ticket over here, and all the top currencies around the world are supported by our system. You can put your description here, and if you want the ticket to be time limited, then you can set the start date and the end date of the sale, right? And you can also hide tickets manually. So this is the ticket creation. Then you can create discount codes over here, and you can use it as part of your promotional tactics. Now attendees are going to be listed here on the attendee page, and you have a nifty search option over here. You can message attendees directly from here, wherein you select the attendee types that you want to mail to. So you can select either all the attendees or maybe just the buyers, sellers, or the chief guests, and you can send them an email directly from your dashboard, right? So you're not going to be wasting time exporting and importing Excel sheets and trying to make sure that all your different lists are up to date, right? It's one cohesive system. Now you also have a customized section over here that basically lets you customize your front end, right? So that's basically this page that you're seeing, the look and feel of it. You can actually control it over here. You can either use a drag and drop, that is your markdown, or you have control over the HTML of the page and you can actually enter it over here. So if you want a lot of control, you can select the HTML option. If you just want a simple drag and drop, non-technical way of doing things, then you select markdown and you set your event that way. Now you go to the event design page. This is where you can select the background image, or if you just want a background color, you can select that. Now there are a bunch of customizations over here. Let's go to affiliate tracking. All right, so this is the backend of one of the events. So what happened was the organizer had contracted a marketing agency to promote his event. Now what was happening is the marketing agency wasn't able to sell any tickets for this event. Now when this organizer, who was paying them a pretty hefty retainer, asked them what was going on, they basically said that, we're doing our job in terms of promoting your event, but people are just not willing to buy your tickets. So we told the organizer that we're going to give you an affiliate link, and that link is basically going to be a link to your event page, which is this. It's just going to have an additional tracker on it, right? So let's just call the marketing agency as ABC Corp, right? And your link is going to look like this. It's just that the last part is going to have a tracking code, right? So we gave them one such link, and they shared that with the marketing company. Now, what we noticed is that the visits generated column was having negligible numbers, right? They had single digit numbers. So what that meant is people were not even viewing the registration page. So if you don't even have views, you can't really expect sales to happen, right? But if you were promoting the event, then you would at least be able to see views being generated, right? So if you are working with external marketing agencies to promote your event, this will come in handy. But also if you want to track internally, right? Be it you want to be able to track the promotion that's happening for your event among employees, or you want to compare the kind of results you're getting between marketing campaigns, right? So you can have one affiliate link for maybe your Facebook campaign, one for your LinkedIn campaign, one for your email, so on and so forth, and then you'll know what's working and what isn't. You would know what are the visits that are being generated, what are the sales that are being generated out of those visits, and you will have, say, your conversion metrics also, right? So this is the affiliate tracking feature. Now we also have a nifty patch design system that's there that will be covered in the door management module in detail, and you also have your check-in, which is basically your door management and scanning, details of which you would again see inside your door management video. Now this option of registration, you can either have individual pages like this, or you can just have your ticketing widget, that is this part of it, embedded inside your website, right? So both of these options are possible, right? So this is basically the overview of the online registration system.